Hey, great Friday, great Thursday morning. It is an amazing morning in this area. I'm not actually in the city of Brownsville, but it is a great morning. And like I had mentioned yesterday, I'm still in Matamoros, Tamaulipas. We're having our church conferences, and a whole family's over here. So that's the probably the only bad. Es Mama. ¿Ya vas a pensar el programa? Digo yo, sí. Dice, ¿y no tomaste vacaciones del programa? Y yo, no. So, the whole family's over here, and it's the last day. So tomorrow we'll be back at the studio early in the morning and late in the evening. So it wraps up hopefully today. Sent a request to Sam. Sam is probably going to be out this morning, and Maggie's going to be out as well. For some reason, I'm not exactly sure, but she did let us know that she was going to take us to a couple of days vacation, I guess. I'm not really sure. But it is the time where most people decide to just go out and about and take a couple of days, be with family. One of the things that I did see was that school was supposedly starting back up, I think like August 16th. And saw a lot of staff, administrators actually getting ready or going back to work already, which is kind of trippy, but I guess it's part of the system. And for some reason, it always seems like school's starting earlier and earlier and earlier every year. I'm not sure if they're making up for time lost, but whatever the case is, it just seems earlier and earlier, and like vacation time gets cut shorter and shorter. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, I had a conversation with some friends this morning. We were actually discussing the Vicente Gonzalez comments and the Vicente Gonzalez posts out there. And one of the things that I think a lot of people have stated, and even Vicente Gonzalez supposedly responded to the blogger's post again, a little bit too little, too late. The only thing that Vicente Gonzalez did with that post was kind of very unfortunate. It's placing blame everywhere else. At the end of the day, guys, if you're out there paying a blogger who is not putting up advertising for you, because there's absolutely no advertising for Vicente Gonzalez on Jerry McHale's page. If you're out there, guys, paying a blogger and they're not putting up your posters out there, but they are attacking your opponent, then that means one thing. You are literally paying the blogger to attack your opponent. And everyone out there knows for a fact because we know Jerry and we know Juan, but more so Jerry. Jerry got paid, guys, and it's very impressive how it came out on the campaign finance report that was submitted by Vicente Gonzalez Guerrero. I don't even know his Gonzalez. Vicente Gonzalez on his campaign report, he makes mention of money that was paid to this blogger. Again, guys, you have to make yourself responsible, and that's part of the. Well, I have no control over the blogger. I had no idea that he was going to call her Miss Frijoles and Miss Enchilada and speak about her private parts in a very, very derogatory way, stating that Trump was, salivating over her private parts. Guys, stuff like that is just horrible. And again, if it would have been done on the other side, then I think that the situation would have gotten blown out of proportion. But with that said, let me say I was very, very impressed that MSNBC, no, NBC was actually one of the few first news sources that went out and reported on it and even contacted the blogger himself. The blogger didn't retract in any way, shape, or form. Actually, the blogger doubled down and stated that he was even going to go more savagely against her. And let me tell you, the blogger is out for himself. At the end of the day, if he could get a little bit of traction in regards to national news, he's going to go out there and bash Mayra Flores till the end of day, or at least till the end of November the 8th, which is election day. With that said, let me say, it's not only Vicente Gonzalez that's out there playing this blogger. We also know that Joey Lopez is out there playing this blogger. We know that Cindy Hinojosa, Gilbert Hinojosa, all these Democrat politicos are out there paying this blogger to decimate and destroy their opponents. Guys, it is the ugly side of politics supreme. And it is unfortunate. It's uncalled for. And again, if it would have been done on the other side, there would have been hell to pay. And this would have gotten traction everywhere. It has gotten traction nowhere here locally. Nowhere here locally has anyone decided to run with this story. Guys, it is an important story because the derogatory statements that were made by Vicente Gonzalez, Joey Lopez, the Hinojosas, and everybody else out there, the derogatory comments that were made by them guys actually should offend and insult every single Hispanic individual in this community. Have they the right to vote or not have they the right to vote? It should be disgusting. Because yes, Vicente has paid $2,200 to Jerry for advertising, and absolutely no advertising has gone on his page. So automatically, we all know that it wasn't paid for advertising. It was paid to degrade, diminish, demean, and to harass Mayra Flores, myself, and anybody else that wants to run against these individuals, guys. And that's what's unfortunate. Because one of the things that Jerry went out there and stated, he goes like, well, I'm the uh, blog father of Brownsville, Brownsville's blog father. And let me say, there's some truth to that, guys, in the sense that before anyone else, there was Jerry, guys, in a time where Jerry's brain wasn't fried by so many drugs and his inner intestines, not all, is the infiltrated with all that alcohol and and drugs. He was a halfway decent writer, guys. He's become a piece of crap. Jason, Jerry posted, called her supposedly Miss Frijoles, Miss Frijolera, Frijoles, cotton picker, uh, mentioned her private parts, called her Miss Enchiladas. As to any derogatory any remark. And again, one of the things is there's nothing wrong with frijoles, nothing wrong with enchiladas, but in the context and the tone that it was used to diminish, to demean, to degrade, and to harass. Good morning, Arturo. Good morning, Mama. And good morning, Mama. And good morning, good morning. Buenos días, Isdarelli. Buenos días. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, yeah, yes. What do you say about it? All this stuff. Um, Guys, am in the middle of a conference. Wanted to come by, say hi for the moment. We'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. Hopefully. They have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Guys, I appreciate y'all's patronage. I appreciate you coming on. We're going to talk more about Roy Los Santos as soon as these conferences are over and other stuff that's pertinent to the city of Brownsville. I love y'all. Stay safe. Be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.